ourselves at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Off play action. Willis going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Willis. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's Connor, and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. Now Murray off play action. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. 6-0 our score after 1. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Murray now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Murray now. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. Play fake. Murray. He finds his man. Complete. It's Logan. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Murray's throw here taken in by Isabella.
And there's a first down catch there by Andy Isabella, now in his 3rd season out of UMass. Used a bit more in the passing game last year than he was as a rookie in 2019.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Touchdown! T.J. Logan.
He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Ready to return, here's Hilliard. And good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them to touchdown the last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking yourself what you're going to do, you don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. 69 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Right back to him on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, second and 6. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You know, back and tell your offense coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Off play action, Willis. On the left side, it's complete. That's a Titans touchdown. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. And again, it's no good. A few bluebirds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A short kick taken at the 18. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Mike Davis, such a revelation for the Panthers last year, subbing for the injured Christian McCaffrey much of the season. Did a nice job running the ball, but wound up with 59 catches, easily a career high, and the 4th most by running back in the NFL. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, give to Davis. Powerful running, and he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll roll him out right, and he'll just get rid of it. For this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They've not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And here's another example, another incompletion. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards on the pickup there, it's 4th down. Not a whole lot there, the defense was ready at look for that run pass option. You get the sense, the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes him back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh? And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown!
Excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Perry, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. It's the fullback as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for two here. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. Murray now on first down. And he will find the rookie from Purdue. That's Rondale Moore. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Murray. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
A final shot before half from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And, Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, But above all, play your game.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. They find some open field here. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. 63 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
2nd down and 3. They run with Connor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Now, how about that call? Handed to the big guy in that situation. Normally, you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case, they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offensive coordinators who call the plays.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals.
And that will put them on top here in the third. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a short kick taken about the 16. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half. I think the guys right now as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big kick. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Isaiah Simmons picking off. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget. Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football. Right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay, and that'll set him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They fake the handoff, now Murray. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of there, and it's 2nd down. And you have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was covered in Teflon and got away. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside the tackle box. There's your penalty. And accompanying that penalty, they lost it down. As they burn one here in this third quarter. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Murray gonna throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Here's Andy Lee now, standing right around the midfield stripe. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 point and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback the toss. See what happened. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He's been terrific here this afternoon. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut. He was advertised as being NFL ready. Both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one. Now a nice throw here right side. He rolls it in. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Now a play fake. right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And a 4-quarter lead goes back on the ball. And the 40 there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it. They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, they can catch it behind you because they run out of space on the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Oh, no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Early down starts to put this offense in precarious position. We know this is a turning point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle. This game has got to be priority one. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. To throw is Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Logan. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So that'll go as a 40-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Pressure comes. And the Titans have a lead now. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sand. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
As they take over 1st and 10. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. 113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Now they try the right side here. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown and his first ever NFL game. And the Titans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Really good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Amani Hooker, and the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Cameron Foley. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
On 1st down, Willis dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On 1st and 10, Willis. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Willis. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be